Hey everyone, JAYSTEPHER with my latest custom build. It is a shotgun house. Here's Jay the Surfer standing in front. We have the white dually pickup truck parked in the driveway. I wanted to have bright, vibrant colors for the exterior on the front wall, so I chose pink, medium azure, and purple. Have a nice arch and some fancy moldings. On the top I have a little stained glass window. This house is a shotgun house because it is long and narrow. Now the front does look like a very small house. It's only 16 studs wide. However, it is very long on the side. So here's the driveway. We have a side gate, a side yard, some firewood in the back, flowers. Here's the rear entry. Have a power switch for a lighting system. I'll take a look at that later on. Here's the other side. We have some roof vents, an AC unit, power meter, and gas meter. There's also hose taps as well. Honestly, I like the bright colors on the front of the house. Looks really nice. Now the roof on this model does come off fairly easily. Here's the inside of the roof with the LED system. Let's take an overhead shot. On the far right, we have the opening for the porch, a cozy living room, kitchen, hall, bathroom, and bedroom. All the doors in this model do line up from the front door all the way to the back door. Let's take a closer look at each room. Here is the cozy living room. We have a cabinet with a boombox and a trophy. A nice armchair. Here we have a flower and a kitten inside the window. On this wall, I have a sofa with 2 table lamps and 2 pictures. Finally, we have a nice large wood-burning fireplace with a flat screen TV on the top. Great for those cold nights. There are 2 entries into the kitchen. Next is the kitchen. Looks like we have a nice large turkey and some side dishes on a small table by the window. Looks like it's turkey day. Here we have a refrigerator. This does open up. Doors on this are a bit stiff. We have a carton of milk. In the freezer, we have a stash of ice cream, possibly for dessert. Nice custom cabinets with sand green countertops. Here we have a pumpkin, a pineapple, and a cream pie. We have an oven and range, a sink complete with silverware. So it looks like Jay has been busy. Have a dinette set. It is a small kitchen, but it is the right size for this house. Even put a clock above the table so we know what time it is. for Turkey Day. Before we can eat turkey, we have a few more rooms to explore. Here we have the small bathroom. Got a nice vanity with mirror. A picture hanging on the wall. A toilet. Here's my famous paper towel shower curtain. So we have a shower tub. This was a last-minute idea, was to add a washer-dryer combo in this corner. The closet was supposed to be big for the bedroom, but I decided to make some space for a stackable washer and dryer system. This will cut down the cost of going to a laundromat. Have some block glass above the shower tub for privacy and to let in natural light. Here's the small hallway. I did use the fancy doors for both the bedroom and bathroom. The door does clear the washer and dryer. Finally, we have the bedroom. We have a dresser on the side wall right by the window. A back door from the bedroom onto the back porch. Here we have the bed with 2 nightstands and table lamps. Some pictures hanging on the wall. Even a clock. Here we have a small closet. I believe there are a few Lego sets inside. The closet's only 1 brick deep. Not a whole lot of space to put torsos and pants and stuff in. And we have a chest of drawers with a flat screen TV on top. It is indeed a nice cozy bedroom. Now let's take a look at the lights inside. Let's set the roof back on. Pull the switch out. The lights are pretty bright. Let's take a look at it in the dark. So I do have lights in the porch, living room, kitchen, hallway, bedroom, and bathroom. I didn't like this porch light up in the back. There was really no practical way of doing that. You can see the light coming through the block glass. This was a fun project to put together. I enjoyed assembling this house. It took about 2 weeks to assemble. For it being such a small build, it has a lot of detail, which you would find in a typical shotgun house. I'm really happy with this. Really nice. I hope everyone enjoyed the tour of the shotgun house. Thank you for watching.